Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another Feudal Friday, and life is feudal, Forest Village. Charcoal is much more efficient than firewood, but is more difficult to get. Build a kiln and hire a kilner to produce charcoal from firewood. You can build several kilns to increase charcoal productivity. It's more effective than firewood. Yeah, like we haven't dealt with this at all, or lots. The one thing we use charcoal for is to go with ore into the furnace to produce cast iron to produce higher quality tools. So that's really the only thing we want to deal with. I think we don't want to make it like something that we prioritize over firewood. I don't think so. Okay, let's see where we stand here in our village of Muirfield. We have housing for 30. We have jobs available for 30. We have 19 adults and 5 babies. Plus, I think we have a couple more on the way. So our village looks pretty good. The one thing I do want to do here is, we're in early spring, so we're paused. Let's see what we've got. We've already reallocated our people. So we've got 2 going to this field, 3 going out gathering, 4 fishermen, 4 hunters. Okay, that all looks good. We've got tools, we've got clothing, we've got food. We do want to. I want to find a way to significantly increase the meat and fish here over the next bit. So, but the one thing I do want to do right at the moment is take this here, collect all resources. I kind of want to clear out around the village. There's a lot of lumber there, and so I kind of want to get that cleared out so we can see what's going on. All right. Whoops, we're not doing any terraforming. Okay. So, for now, let's go ahead and kick it into warp speed. And resource gathering priority increased. Wait, is that what just... that? I don't like that sound. Hang on. What just happened? Tool reserves are low. Really? Come on, man! I got 22 high-quality tools. What kind of stupid alert is that? That's kind of dumb. It's kind of annoying that... if it was down to like 5, I would be concerned, but we have quite a bit. Let's see, of our foresters, so those 3 people that are not assigned to a profession, they should start cutting down trees here in around the village. Then again, they may also be running further out, because last time, if you'll recall, we set them to gather stuff further out as well. One thing we did talk about doing was moving this here Forester's Lodge, which is currently in planting mode. We talked about building another one a little further out. We built a hunter's cabin out here somewhere. What I'm thinking we're going to do now is we've got lots of logs, and that's what we need for that. So let's go over here to resource gathering and a forester's lodge. We're going to look at putting this just a little bit further out from the village. Just a little bit. That's, you know what, that's a good location right there, I think. So we're going to put that there. And we're going to put, I think a baby's been born. All right, we're up to 6 babies. We're going to get a nice little population bump here over the course of this year, and really going more into next year. As we go into year 8, those babies are going to grow up and become, citizens that, they'll have jobs, and we can put them in professions and whatnot. So for now, I'm going to keep 2 people in as general laborers and just put 1 person on the construction of that force. You know what? No, belay that. Let's take, let me see, if I take 1 person off, hopefully it's going to take them off, and it didn't. That figures. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this down to 0. That will shift the 1 forester over to the other lodge, where they will continue to that other lodge is over here. Yeah, see, someone's over here cutting trees. That's what they should be doing. There it is. Right there. You can see the light. You can see the light. Are we doing this again? Damn it. They've put out a couple of little updates, and I would think they would have fixed this crap by now, but jeez. Forces Lodge construction complete. Oh, that's good. Good news. Okay, so now okay, let's go over to the new Forester's Lodge. So that's over here. And we're going to assign one person to it for now. And we're going to take it off of planting trees and just have them cutting logs. We want to really stack up on our logs. And then we're going to work on building up our firewood stockpile. This, I wish they would put a destroy structure ability on the building. You know what I'm saying? So I could just click on it and then click, XYZ, boom, it gets taken down. But you got to go through these multiple steps. It's one thing I don't like about this process. Okay, so now we've got it queued up for destruction, and we do still have somebody set up to build. So I am going to put another person back over here and roll from there. Once that gets taken down, I think I'm going to shift that person into firewood production, and we get ahead on that as we move along. The other thing we could look at doing, and I know I've looked at this multiple times, is another fishing location. I think I might have an idea. I see a lot of animals out here, and I think they're just beyond. Man, it's okay. Building destroyed. Very good. So that means we can bring this person out of construction back into there, and we're actually going to move them or somebody over to firewood production in the sawmill. So that should help us. We got what, one sawmill, two sawmills going? That's the sawmill, right? Yeah. That's why I like seeing right, chaw. Because they'll start cranking out some firewood here real quick. Now, that said, let's see, building supplies. We got logs, we got stone, ore we're okay on. That was part of what we were gathering out here in the woods. When we built this last house, it kind of ran us short on ore. Clay, we're in pretty good shape. Hay, we're okay. So yeah, we're in vegetables, we're looking strong. And that's just going to get better once we're working that in both these fields. They're set up for potatoes. So that's really good. Oh, you know what? I need daylight. That's what I need. I need to be able to see better what I'm doing. We're going into a darkness period here. So I'm thinking to put another hunter's lodge further out. Okay, here comes daylight. And okay, good. Now I can kind of see what's going on. All right. So there's. Is that a hunter's lodge? No, that's an X marks the spot for some kind of something to be gathered. Okay. I want to find my two hunter's lodges here. So we took that cabin out. Let's swing the view around here. Maybe we'll find it. I see a bear. I see some meat coming in. But what I'm thinking about doing is building a hunter's lodge a little further out, but putting all right, so there's the forester's lodge. Put a hunting camp a little further out from the village and putting a shack with it. That way the hunters won't have far to go to home. Okay, here's one. All right, so it's kind of in this open spot here, which I'm a little concerned is maybe too close to the village. And so it's... This might give me a hint as to where the other one is. And that would be it right there. Okay. So now you can see where those two are. As these kids grow up, we can put 3 on each hunting cabin, but neither one's terribly far from the village. I think if we push that out further, out to this area over here, it may increase the intake. You know what I'm saying? I just could extend this primary pathway out. And let's see, wait a minute. Can I extend it out? Or is it about that running into rocks right there? Oh, it's running into rocks. That sucks. Okay. So we'll work around the rocks. I think we can go just to the left here and then zip on out that direction. So let's come down here to roads. And go over here to dirt road. Okay. And we'll bring this over this direction. Wait, first thing I want to do actually is see, can we run this out this way? Yeah, that looks good. Looks like it runs out quite a distance. That'll get us out to the hunting grounds. And then we just get down here and drag it over and connect it there. Boom. Alright, that's good. So that will allow a little more efficient movement for our people. If I can connect over here, where our, yeah, here we go. Let's see here. Damn trees. Man, they just block the view, don't they? Okay, we almost got a full circle out of it. Okay, so we have the hunting camp and the forester's lodge right over here. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. This might be a good place for a shack.
I'm Shack.
Yeah, that's a thought. Let's put a shack over here. And what we'll do is not just put a shack over here, but put an improved one over here. Okay, let me get it right there. And then rotate it so it's facing the right direction. And see if I can move it back one. Oh, wait, I moved it back one there. There we go. Yeah, I think if I move it to the right a little bit. It just went bajiggity on me. There we go. That's scooted over. That allows maybe a path into the Forester's Lodge. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Plop that down here and go to warp speed. Okay? And we're going to put one builder on it and get busy. All right, so here's the idea. Build this shack, then improve the shack, because then that will give us housing for 4. And this is currently set up to have 2 hunters and only 1 person in the forestry. So the 3 would be sufficient, but the 4 will give us an extra villager, and then we can increase the forestry out of this lodge, or we can add another hunter over here. So that will help things, okay? That'll help speed that process. Late spring. Okay, so this is going to be the priority right now. Food is going to be the next priority, because I think what I'm going to do is look at planting an orchard to help supplement our food supplies. And that takes, okay, so now we got a kid that's, so now we're going to start getting a series of messages. The child, Sebastian, has grown up, is ready to study. And which means now they're useful. I could go in and take command of Sebastian and run him around and do menial tasks. Well, manual tasks, I should say. He'll run stuff around, basically, and that's helpful. But I could have him, cut down trees and like raise plants or things like that. Okay, see, Maximo has grown up. All right, so this has nothing going on, and nothing has been brought here yet. And I'm kind of curious as to why that is. Maybe it's because the laborers are busy building that road. So now we're in the early summer. Man, the trees look great. Jeez. Sure, maybe there is a way to get rid of them. Okay, So let's see maybe if we can improve movement through this area. Okay, so I see a path right over there. Wait, that's not paths. It's like greenhouses and stuff. Okay. What I want to try to do is create a path up to this new shack. And thus really kind of into this little area here, this little extension of the village. Okay. So make this dirt road run along here. Wait. What are we doing here? Looks like it'll run right through here, but yeah, well, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Beauty. That will work. Build that road. Okay, so that'll connect them into the village. And then you got the other stuff going on right here. Okay, now as this finishes up, very quickly what we're going to do is upgrade it. About the time. And then that'll give us another body that we can have. Boom. Okay, now see these people moved in? We're going to upgrade it. Okay, so that'll get that busy. Alright, so now they're building the road. And so that connects this in. And then we just got to haul this stuff over here, and we should be good on housing. Oh, we're plenty good on housing. Well, yeah, we're good on housing. We got 3 teenagers, 7 children. I better go look, because God knows somebody probably got busy in the half second.
Got busy!
That I, you know, I clicked, and it's like, all right, baby. Wait, what? Okay, I don't see any indications that anybody's homeless at the moment. So this is good, because, you know, you see them without... We've already killed a couple people, Christian and King. We managed to wipe them out, thanks to them being homeless for 5 minutes. So, this should be okay, because this shack, well, I say that, but it's further away from the main part of the village. So that can be a bit of a problem. Okay, they're bringing supplies over. And... okay, our firewood count is going up, and it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to actually drop someone off of that. Our logs are looking... log intake is looking really good. So we're going to continue that course. And... we're moving into late summer. Okay, folks, come on, get this materials out here. Let's get this done. And then what I want to do is look at building an orchard here. And you know what? Back along that road actually looks like a pretty good place for one. You know what? That looks like a really good place for one. It's going to kind of cut into the hunting ground. But, wow, hey, that's a good spot. All right, let's look at this. So let me turn this a little bit this way. And look at building the road up along. I really am a stickler for having roads that run between things. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of organizes things. All right, so that should start there and then just run. Well, crap. It's dark. I can't frickin' see it now. There we go. Now I can see it. Wait, no, I want it. Yeah, I want it like that. Alright, so let's build that road there. And of course it's auto-saving. Now, here is where we can set up this orchard that I want to build. So let's build the orchard. We're going to start it right here at this corner. Actually, you know, I say I'm going to start it right at the corner. And yeah, I guess I will. I'm going to put a... and since we're expecting like 2... Okay, here's the thing. I don't know how big I can make this now. $22 by 14. Okay, let's go there. Okay, we're going to build that. Okay, so we've got... Well, wait a minute. I thought I just told it to build it. Did it not take? Okay, here we go. Hold on. Okay, Kai has grown up, is ready to study. I thought I told it... Did I goof something up here? Because it should say we need one person for construction. Okay, I guess I goofed it up. 18 by 14, that's a pretty good size. You know, I kind of want to go deeper rather than wider. So let's see if it narrows up. 22 by 10. I like the 22 by 14. That's a pretty good size. That's a really big orchard. Why did it not take? Come on, man. What am I doing wrong here? Doofus. 22 by 14, right? That's the size I was looking at? Or would I go 26 by 14? There we go. Oh, you know what? I was hitting the click. I was clicking the button a second time. I know what I was doing. I was doing an airport CEO control on it. So here I am playing airport CEO now. Check out the video, Wildcard Wednesday from the other day. And and when you lay something out, it's like you lay it out with one left click, and then you click on it to commit to build with the second one. And that's not how it works on this game. Oops.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Okay, so we got a couple of people available. We got a couple of things going on over here. One thing I do want to set up, as I mentioned just a second ago. Now, I'm not sure. Let's look around. Of course, it's facing the wrong way. The entry's probably over on this side, isn't it? Sure it is. For that Forester's Lodge. Crap. And now, of course, it's dark. So, oh, you know what? That means we need to pause. And we need to run down here and tell our farmers to pull the crops. Because temperature's starting to drop quickly. Alright, so that's kind of jank. 357 out of 700. Maybe they're harvesting already. This field, wasn't a very good summer. I mean, it's not going to kill... Oh, you know what? They've been bringing in some potatoes. That's what it is. Because look, we're almost at 3,000. we're going to have some French fries coming for dinner here.
Boom! Confetti!
Alright. So we're good there. We're looking good on firewood. That number is going to continue to increase. And that's good. So let's see who's living out here now. See, so we got 4 people out here. 2 of the hunters, the forester, and the builder. The builder is working on the orchard right now. So that's good. So that's going to clear some of this space out, which means I'm probably going to have to move the hunter's lodge because I think it'll run animals off. But let's see here. I want to put a well really close in here. Damn. Cue up a thunderstorm. Let's see if I can put this in real nice and tight here. Real nice and tidy. Yeah. That's nice and tidy. Can I go one more over? Can't go one more over. Nope. Let's go nice and tight. Nope. Nope. There. Boom. Alright. Building that well there, that will serve the orchard with water. Okay, and this house. So you got 2 hunters here. The builder's already taken off, and you got a damn bear in the area. Get the bear out of the orchard. All right. We're still waiting on some terraforming to be done, and Desiree has grown up and ready to study. That's good. And let's see. We got some logs coming in for the orchard. That'll be good. Let's see. So we'll actually come down here and extend this road just past the end of the orchard. Remember, you want to start at the white square. That means you're connected to something already. And then extend out from there. And green means you haven't built there before. So we'll just run that road out about there. Okay. And that I committed to, and it built, so that's good. All right, good. we can actually build the road over here. Build the road this way. I'll set us up kind of out front of the Forester's Lodge. And then the hunter's cabin is right here. There's a wild animal, like a wolf, right in front of it. Oh, damn. It's freezing. We got woo, yeah. We got some, okay. We got some potatoes. So, plenty of potatoes to eat. I'm afraid this, okay, so the fields are done. So we're going to pull people in out of the fields. We're going to increase that. Our gatherers probably did a lot of that. We're going to go ahead and put someone else on firewood production. I'm going to actually increase this hunting cabin to 3 and add another person there. Okay, so that'll help that. The builders will build that well once they finish this orchard. And that will be good progress there. Increase our food supply. And then the other thing, I think I'm going to go ahead and if I can find it, let me see, there's a bear. All right, that other hunting cabin is right, okay, there's the Forester's Lodge. The other hunting cabin is right up in here somewhere. Of course, it's probably right by this bear, and nobody's paying attention. Let's see. Boy, I got it right on last time, didn't I? And of course now it's going to be covered by snow. So, Boy, there's got to be a better way to see your stuff. Come on, guys. Okay, whoa, here we are, ground level. Maybe we can see it here. There's a bear. There's that. Ah, there it is right there. Okay, very good. So there's our hunting lodge or cabin. Okay, so we're going to increase it to 2 or 3 people, and punch this up to 6. Okay, very good. Now pull it. Now we can pull the view back, rotate it back around, change it up a little bit, higher elevation, and then move back over here to the main part of the village. Very good. Okay. We are making progress, I think. We've got kids that should be growing up. We've got 12 mouths to feed. That's going to take a little bit of work. But, and we'll have a couple more babies on the way. But builder, forester, hunters. So that's good. Whoa. That's good. They'll be in good shape. Roads are being built. That well will be built. I don't know if that orchard's going to be ready, though. I think you've got to plant it a year in advance. It's a 1-year cycle. The one thing we can do that I'm going to look at doing here for going into next year, we got 3,500 potatoes, right? The one thing I want to do here is prepare to make more clothing. So we're going to set this up for flax for next year. And you get 2 growing cycles per season. So that's already now preset. Very good. And, I think we may add a second shack out here. And then, like I was saying, push the hunting cabin further out. I'm not going to do that in winter, though, because that's a little dicey. I don't want people too far from base, as it were. It's like Hoth on The Empire Strikes Back. If you guys have ever seen that movie. Maybe you have, I don't know. Oh, Trinity's back to being a hunter. Very good. Okay, looks like the Hoopa Joop is built. Nope, almost. Needs 3 more units of labor. and then it will be complete. And we will have an orchard soon. Why? I don't understand. What are you guys doing? Get some firewood, for God's sake. There's plenty of it. I got 817 people logs. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this guy around, actually, and have them go back into planting mode. And, okay, the well's complete. This is good. So that means we just got one person working the orchard. And it needs 2 more units of labor. I'm getting a little bajiggity about the firewood situation again. I don't understand why these guys aren't keeping up. It is kind of cold. Be great if I got some sheep in here. I suppose I'm going to need to build a port. Of course, then I got to build a mill. And I got to build a bakery. And then I can build ships and send them off on expeditions. Because we need wool. So we'll need sheep. Yeah. So we need. What we need right now is this orchard finished up. There we go. Beauty. All right. Put a quick hold on that. Now, we got to make sure we tell it to make something. So we're going to have it set up for apples. Fast perennials. This is good. Now, 2 people can work the orchard. That's good, too. All right. Hopefully, it's kind of on the small side for 2 people. Because, you know, if you make the field at the large end, there's a chance that your villagers won't completely, you know, gather the crops before winter sets in. And that's not a good thing. You don't want to lose crops. So if you're going to, you know, build it, see if you can feel it out. And it can be, you know, big enough for one person. You know, if you're going to go into the range of a second person, don't go like as big as you can go. Go small or go medium. So hopefully then it will improve the actual efficiency and the count of stuff they get in.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I'm wondering if I put someone on there, if they will go. Yeah, see, it's saying it's winter, so they can't do anything. Darn it. Oh no, a child died during birth. Damn it. That's no good. Boy, that thing will bring 1,000 apples. Wow, that's good. That's some food intake there. I like it. Now another thing we may consider. Oh, Trandy's moved over here and is hunting. Another thing we may consider, and I don't think it's a priority at the moment, but it could be. Let's take a look at our barn. Our barn's about half full. And so why am I looking at this? Well, it's because we, at some point, are going to be looking at producing more than really we can consume and store. So establishing kind of a second little hub out here is probably not a bad idea. And so a barn would be the place where the apples would go, and the stuff being hunted, the furs and the meat would go. And it would feed basically this little section of the village. Although I kind of like that all being grouped together. So I'm not in too big a rush to do that. We have Sebastian has grown up and is now ready to work. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put 3 people real quick. Oh, we're in early spring. Well, hell with it. That means, and the temperature's coming up. Boy, we kind of missed an opportunity there to get some clay mining done. And see, now we got, you know what? We'll go ahead and put 3 people in there. Guys, go dig up some clay real quick. And we are into early spring. Hey, we've run through a full year in this episode. How about that? Time flies when you're having fun and when you keep the game moving along as opposed to pausing every 5 seconds, right? So, as the temperature's starting to come up here and we start looking at hitting the thaw, we we'll start looking to wrap things up for this episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. Looking pretty good in the veggie category, not so good in the fish and meat category. So I think in the next episode, what we may look at doing is we're going to want to get people into good. We just got talent. Beauty. There we are. We're above freezing. So now I think we got a little bit of clay picked up. We're going to take people out of that. We're going to put 2 people in the orchard, 2 people in the field. Oops, not 3, 2. Yeah, because there's somebody now that's snoozing. And then we're going to put... All right, that leaves us 2 people. Oh, wait. This builder is free. So we're going to free up that builder for now. And we're going to keep people cranking out firewood. We got a little low on firewood there again, and that doesn't make me happy. So we'll see what we can do about that and look at possibly adding another hunting cabin out here a little deeper into the woods. And maybe that will help increase the meat intake for the village, as we have a bunch of young mouths who are growing up and they're going to be eating more. And then we'll also be looking at seeing, I think, some of our older citizens starting to die off. That kind of happens, as part of the process. So, okay, I think we're going to stay above freezing now. I think we're going to be in good shape. Yep, 35 degrees. We should be in good shape. So let's hold it there. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Life is Feudal Forest Village, available now on Steam. Link in the description below. If you did like the episode, if you learned something or just enjoying my commentary and play on this Let's Play series, give us a like. Share it with your friends. Let them know about Life is Feudal Forest Village. Pretty chill game. And, hey, subscribe to the channel for more great content coming soon. We got Airport CEO. We'll get some more Planet Base up, some Kerbal Space Program. And as soon as I get off my keister and get my desktop done, we'll get back to doing some other games and some new stuff. So thanks for checking us out. Thanks for coming by. And hope you have a great day. I'm A-Train. It's over, and I'm out.